Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Morgan and bid you all welcome back to Elex. I did a few things off screen just to try and advance our capabilities a little bit more. It's one of the big things that has changed. This is the even bigger thing that has changed. So, I'm not sure how I got so many skill points, or attribute points, but after the last episode, I ended up having 20. So I spread them out a little bit, sprinkled them between strength, dexterity, a little in constitution, and intelligence. Intelligence we needed to use the plasma rifle. And I've toyed around with them a little bit. I can say that the plasma rifle, really not that useful. And we do still have one skill point, or learning point. I tried putting it into ranged weapons. I did not see much of a difference. It did not really expand my damage output with that. But this sword is pretty outstanding. Didn't end up using the chain saber very long. But this makes such a world of difference. It takes down a raptor in like 4 hits. Skeks aren't even a threat anymore. Reavers are still pretty tough just because they have a lot of damage. And can be pretty hard to avoid. But there's a few groups of Reavers that I was kind of messing with to see how well we could do. And yeah, they're still pretty tough. And unfortunately, between the plasma rifle, the flamethrower, they really just don't seem to make that much of a difference. Hand grenades are still better, but still have their limitations. So we have to try and force the Reavers into melee if we're really going to make much of a difference. But we'll get to working on that. There's a few groups I want to take down. I kind of played ahead a little bit just to see, just to make sure that I had some direction when we started recording today. One thing I did, which I accidentally saved over, I went to get the malfunctioning drone, which is all the way, not all the way, but on the other side of that rock, basically. And it attacks you on sight. There's really nothing that exciting about it. It's a pretty easy fight. So we knocked it down, and we got the AI module, which is damaged. But we have to give it to, what's this guy over here?
I have the AI module.
It is functional, right?
Maybe. You'll have to check it.
What do you mean? Did you damage it?
The drone attacked me. I had to fight it.
Really? When I saw it, it was just lying there. Oh well, no harm done. Well, not if the module is all right.
It's damaged. Have a look.
Yeah, that's hardly pristine merchandise. Still, maybe Elmar can save it.
I'll take the module to Elmar.
Okay, here. Take it to him and see what he can do to fix it. Tell him I'll have to owe him a favor. I'm out of shards. If you have to pay him, I'll have to owe you, okay? Honestly, you'll get it back when I'm not broke.
Okay.
You are the best. I'll pay you back twice over once I have the money. I promise.
Alright, well, I'll hold you to your word, because otherwise you'll pay in other ways. So Elmar is one of the imprisoned clerics in the Duke's bunker. Let's head that way. Have him take a look at it. Got something for you.
I need this AI module repaired. Can you do that?
That? Yes, I can do that. But you'll have to pay me. Maybe then one day I can buy my freedom.
Here, take your shards.
Thank you. With these as a start, maybe one day I will see Igniton again.
Fat chance.
There. One functioning AI module. Have fun with it.
We will see. Alright, well, let's get this bad boy back to Cutter. Not really sure what he thinks he can do with it. There's only one part of a greater whole, after all. That was a hell of a move. God. Magic of the Berserkers is truly something to behold. Alright, well, we got this piece. We obviously don't have the rest of the drone, so we're gonna have to figure that out, but, you know, we're one step closer.
So what do we do with the repaired AI module?
Well, we'll need a functioning drone. If only we knew where to find one that was intact and hadn't been destroyed. We can get a new one from the clerics. You know, one of our cleric prisoners told me they're making a U-5 prototype over there in the Horde. It's got enhanced intelligence, or something. That'd be perfect for what we needed to do.
Oh, yeah?
You want me to steal this prototype?
Of course, let's do this thing. You see, a normal fighting drone won't be good enough. We need one with more intelligence. I mean, it's gonna be replacing me, so it's gonna have to be smart, right?
I'll get you the drone prototype from the clerics.
Right, good. You shouldn't have any trouble getting the drone out of there. You know clerics, they'll be too busy worshipping and stuff. They probably won't even notice you're there.
It's actually probably true, because when we snuck in through the back door, nobody stopped us. So, Ignodon, we will get to that in due time. But there's a couple things I still want to do first. I don't really want to leave too many loose ends behind us, because I'm probably going to start forgetting about them all. But one of the things I want to do, it actually really started to bother me, the red dots that you see in this area, walking around the fort, that are actually because of enemies down below. So I want to go and take care of them. Oh, Jesus! Fuck's sake. I saw that one, and for some reason didn't think there would be another one. That legit scared the shit out of me. Okay. So this was pretty rough, but when I gave this a shot off screen, I tried to go through the other entrance, but I guess I'll demonstrate the plasma rifle. So it's got normal shots, which I don't understand the point of those. It's got, like, no effect to it. It's got this weird beamy looking thing, which is a... what that actually does is it does damage over time. And this double circle thing is the explosive shot. So that has the same knockback effect as the same sort of thing from the flamethrower. And I'll give you a look at it, but really, it's not that effective. It does have the knockback, but the problem is it just doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And the knockback kind of gets redundant once you start spreading enemies out, especially if they have ranged weapons, because then you're just getting overpowered. So let's see what we can do here.
I'll get you.
So you see, like, that didn't even do a damn thing to him. So that guy's a grenade launcher over there. Kind of the big problem. That guy also apparently has a missile launcher. Holy shit, the pain. So yeah, they could make a fucking joke out of me, but me with explosives, I don't stand a damn chance. Okay. That's weird. What does it say? I only have 5. The other time I went from the other way, I almost think that might have been better, but the missiles and grenades were not really the big thing that were killing me last time. It was some guy with a spear gun that for some reason just did a fuck load of damage. The big deal is I kind of need to stay in melee range. Which I'm not successfully doing. Okay, it's that guy with that rifle. He's the real bitch. For some reason, I can't hit this asshole. He's got a bleed effect on his frickin'... Yeah, you can see the energy sword is a force to be reckoned with. Ow.
Thanks for being there. I've gone badly.
Really no problem at all. So now, oh now, we have a rocket launcher. And this one I have not really given it much of a test. But for some reason, with these heavy weapons, the requirements are extremely low for attributes. But again, this is another heavy weapon, so you can't really move very well with it. But I'm guessing that this... Oh, hang on. Now, unlike the plasma rifle, this actually depends on having different ammunition types. So, what... It's the same icons as the plasma. Oh, it is a plasma rocket. Interesting. So we have explosive, fragmentation, and plasma. And I imagine fragmentation probably good against... Probably good for splash damage. The the explosive one may be better against armor. But, alright, we cleared this place. Another... What looks like to be some kind of marijuana dispensary down here. Some junk in there. So... This is that, I guess. I think we're gonna... Got some tools. I'm gonna take another nap. Sleep a couple days away, because we do need to see what Rat has planned for... What's her name? Chloe? Alright. This is something else I ran into last time. We're gonna teleport to the front gate. And that woman with her posse who assaulted us last time, we killed all the rest of the guys. For some reason they bugged out, and she just got... She didn't even get knocked down. She just stopped fighting, I think. So her AI kind of bugged out. Meanwhile, there's another guy who also stopped fighting, but he just kind of stayed in the way, so I didn't notice that he wasn't actually fighting. We ended up killing him. But when I get back here, she's gonna be pissed again. The problem is, for some reason, the game has now flagged her as, like, non-hostile. And part of the... part of the outlaws. So if we kill her at the gate, we actually get reported for murder. If we kill her away from the gate, we should be okay. It's not a huge cost if we do, but I just want to try and avoid that. So I think when I fought her before, I stayed out here, and this asshole at the gate ended up reporting me.
Welcome to the fort.
Thanks. So whatever, that's all taken care of. Apparently we left something down there. Still something hostile in that valley below. But it's not a big deal. Let's head over to Chloe. Why is William in blue?
I have nothing for you.
I don't know why he's blue. Map have a legend? Guess not. I have no idea why he's in blue. Whatever, let's go speak with Rat.
Crazy, huh? You think it's a code or something?
A code? It's a name tag.
Name tag? What is that?
They used to wear these things so everyone would know who they were talking to.
What? Couldn't they remember?
Who knows? But it's trash. Just get rid of it.
Right. I really thought it might be something useful. It's on plastic. Made to last. Why do that just to put your name on your chest? Goods are the whole heart of trade. And what's the world without trade?
That was an interesting little dialogue there. I mean, they have a lot of scrap that they're just kind of willy-nilly with, and yet plastic they apparently see as a valuable commodity. Obviously, in our modern age, it is in high supply. I guess, when you think about it, metal scrap probably easier to work with, and plastic maybe a little bit harder to recycle, and it's hard to produce because nobody's making, like, petroleum products in this post-apocalypse.
Yes, the plan is forming.
And?
Chloe's finally opening up. It just took a little time to get through to her, and then some drink to get her talking.
Okay, what's the plan?
What information did you get out of her?
Why she can't pay the Duke. I mean, she's in charge of the entertainment district, so she should have Alexid coming out of her ears, right? Yet, she's desperate to collect that money. She's got no shards to spend. She can't cover the Duke's tribute. I mean, there has to be a story to be told.
And? Are you going to tell me the story?
Chloe is being forced to pay protection money. She can't pay the Duke or anyone else because she's already being bled dry. We shouldn't talk here. Walk with me a moment. Let's go talk outside. Follow me and try not to get noticed.
We are outside.
Go ahead.
I don't want everybody to hear what I'm about to tell you. The situation isn't exactly safe for anyone involved.
The dog has ears.
Get somewhere we can talk.
I think he's still pulling some shit with us. I really don't trust him, but kind of got to see this through.
Okay, I don't think anyone will overhear us here. So, this is what I've learned. A guy called Blake is behind this. He's forcing Chloe to pay protection money.
So, you finally got some information.
How could you doubt the rat? Before we go
'Cause you're
any
a rat.
further, let me make one thing clear. Under no circumstances should you speak to Blake. If you approach him now, I've got no doubt he'd back off and leave Chloe alone. But that would just mean he'd just come back later when he thought things had blown over. We need to force him to forget about the protection money for good. Otherwise, what's the point?
So, what's the plan?
We should focus on Blake. Despite all his influence, he's been going through bodyguards. 3 of them have died in the last 2 months. But if anybody knows why,
now it all
nobody's
starts to
safe.
come together.
We need to go through his things and find out why. There has to be some dirt there, and we can use it. We just need some hint. Then we can sort all this out to our benefit. Chloe gets freed from Blake, and we get the shards we need.
Why do you think the bodyguards are dead?
Well, he seems to have some business to take care of outside the fort. And sure, it can be dangerous out there. And Blake claims the bodyguards were killed by jackals while he was out hunting. But that just doesn't sound right. If you can get to Blake's place, look through his things, then maybe you can turn up some proof of what really happened. Anything that relates to bodyguards.
Why don't you go and find the information?
Hey, did William tell you or me to collect the tribute? I'm trying to help you get the money Chloe owes. I don't have to help you. You know, I found all this out to help you, so now it's your turn to do something, friend. I can't carry all this plan on my own. Look through Blake's stuff and come back to me when you found something. Then we'll figure out the next step. I'm going back to Chloe's bar. I'll see you there.
Well, I mean, you have a point, but at the same time, you did kind of throw me under the bus a while ago, so I don't know why, you're having me do all the hard work, stuff that could get me in trouble. And you expect me to be grateful for it. Honestly, William isn't even really pressuring me that hard to get this stupid money. I don't know why this turned out to be the biggest rigmarole of them all. But I guess it is what it is. Let's see if we can sneak in on Blake. Blake is, I believe, the guy who runs, the warehouse. The one who wanted the frag grenades from the Duke. So, I don't know. I don't think there's another way to sneak in there, but he doesn't really give us too much shit. If we just kind of step in the front door. Right? I don't know if anybody's in here, though. Actually, I think that's his area. That's where he was pissed off at us going into, but he ain't looking. Oh ho. Well, no better proof than that in writing. He's got his private stash of TP in there. Alright, well, nothing too exciting. Kaja, you can keep backpedaling, or you can just get straight out of the way. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, there's a rucksack. More prescription bottles. Alright, whatever. Good enough for me. Let's see what we got going on here. Back says that all these guys are trustworthy. Who the hell wrote this? Ryan, Big Jim, Aaron, Madison, Catter, I'm guessing Cutter, Spike, Gunn, and Blake. Blake. Why, if this message is for Blake, why'd you put his name on it? So I wonder who wrote this. I don't think Blake's that, illiterate. Seems like a reasonably intelligent guy. Well, we got something. Bax, though. Bax, I'm guessing, is Baxter, who was the former outlaw duke, who's been ousted. Maybe that's why Blake has such a problem with Logan. He had some loyalty. But as far as I know, Baxter is somebody we can end up finding in this game. I think I just kind of stumbled across something in some forum somewhere where someone mentioned a quest that he's involved in. So we'll see that in due time. I'm guessing... I haven't seen the clerics yet, but this is kind of like a... It's kind of like, even with the berserkers, they have the pilgrim. Or... Was that what they call him? The Great Pilgrim? Thorald? Thor... It is Thorald, isn't it? Yeah, like it... Sort of... He's not the faction leader when we're there, but he is the faction leader who, for whatever reason, is either in exile or otherwise absent. And I wonder if the clerics have somebody like that as well. I guess we'll find out once we get there.
I found this list at Blake's.
A list? Alright, let's see if it's anything useful. I'm guessing it's a list of names, but with this writing... Bodyguards... Iron... Madison. Iron Madison. Ryan... Ryan. You know, whoever wrote this can't spell.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, this seems to be a list.
You had a lot more trouble with it than me, though.
Bodyguards for Blake. That idiot Cameron must have written this before he was killed. Okay, then it's clear what we have to do.
Was Ryan that guy we already killed?
We should talk to Ryan.
Why should we do that? I mean, what would you talk to him about? No, Ryan isn't the problem. But he may be part of the solution. If Blake's latest bodyguard Ryan was to die or quit, the names on this list would be candidates to replace him. So, we should change the name on the top. Then, we put the list back and give Blake a reason to hire someone new.
By we kill him, you mean you want me to kill him?
That's why I like you, friend. You can see how a plan works. You take care of Ryan, and I'll take his place. After I've written my name on top of the list, I'll put it back in Blake's place. You take care of Ryan in the meantime. The idiot prides himself on being loyal, so chances are you'll have to kill him. Trying to persuade him might just mean he speaks to Blake, and then our chances will be blown. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, then go. You take care of Ryan, and I'll become Blake's new bodyguard. Then, we will find out what's going on. See you up at Blake's.
If they don't take action, we're all...
Is Ryan the one I already killed?
That is...
It was like the first guy I ran into when I got here. I ended up killing him. Pardon?
Save it until later.
That's Blake. That's Rat. I don't see Orion. So here's the thing. That showed up as a completed quest when we did that. I don't remember if that was Ryan that we killed, but I guess we'll meet Rat by Blake's and see what happens. Yep.
Ryan is dead.
Right. I've put my name on the list and got it in place. It's going to be fishy if I turn up and tell Blake his bodyguard is dead. You had better do it.
Can we just wait?
Well, yes. But why? We've got this plan in action, so we should keep going before anything has chance to go wrong. You need to tell Blake soon. Just go to Blake and tell him you found Ryan's body. You could even suggest that he needs to get a new bodyguard. Sometimes he can be a little slow on the uptake.
Right.
Then come back and tell me when he knows about Ryan.
Alright, well, let's see if this plan works. Seems really on shaky foundations already, but I don't think it's our head on the chopping block.
I found your bodyguard.
What do you mean, found?
He's dead.
I knew that guy wouldn't last. You know when you get that feeling that you're gonna have to find yourself another bodyguard?
You'll have to find another.
Yeah. And I hate interviews. Fortunately, having been in this position before, I have a handy list of people ready to take on the job. Oh well, on to the next one. Thanks for letting me know.
You needed to be told.
Yeah? Just don't make me ask how you found out. Now piss off. I need to find myself a new bodyguard.
Heh. Well, I found out when he found himself on the edge of my blade. It wasn't my fault. The guy was an asshole as soon as I talked to him. He wanted to kill me right off the bat.
Blake knows Ryan is dead.
Okay, now we wait until he comes to me. I have an idea what you could do in the meantime. How about you go to Doc and get us something to celebrate?
Isn't it a bit premature to celebrate?
Don't worry. Just let the good rat do his thing, my friend. This plan is in action. And that means it's pretty much a certainty. Here, take a few shards. That should be enough to get something from Doc.
Where did you get those shards from all of a sudden?
You know, shards, they sometimes just turn up. Oh, and tell Doc he should mix us up something special. Just tell him I sent you. Hey, that's Blake coming now. We'd better not be seen talking.
Alright, well, I don't know who the hell Doc is, but I am really coming to trust Rat less and less at every turn. They actually talking or just standing there staring at each other? I never met the Doc. Guess it's time to introduce ourselves to another NPC. Well, you're a bodyguard. Yeah, you're exactly the kind of man I could picture cooking up something in this strange, rickety old shack.
I am the Doc. That makes you the patient, right? I can make it happen. Those dreams will come true.
My dreams?
You're here to trade. I'm here to make dreams come true. Everything you need. Drinks, cams, that special kick. The Doc can make it for you. The Doc can make it come true.
All that life can offer and you want that? This planet is in trouble.
Hey, wow, judge away. You keep your narrow mind. There's those who like to blow theirs. But I can tell by looking at you, your mind is already open.
What do you mean? You don't know anything about me.
Why do they call you Doc?
Isn't that obvious?
Can you heal me?
I can heal you, body and mind. But not for free, of course.
Of course.
What do you have to offer?
Nothing at the moment. Not a sizzling second of release. I've been robbed.
You kidding?
Who robbed you?
No idea. I was only gone for a little while, taking care of something. Now, the old Doc has to make enough stuff again before he can start delivering again.
What was stolen?
Well, everything. My entire stock, gone. Just gone. Everything, gone. But you could help me. If you want to buy something, we'll have to find the thief.
Alright.
Do you have any leads?
Go to the girls in the entertainment district. The girls know everything. And Cindy is the best one to talk to out of all of them. She's got less attitude than the others. She'll even talk to me. Talk to her. She might know something about who's trying to deal my cams.
I can imagine the sort of things these ladies see and hear. They may be useful, but we'll have to make sure they don't use you. And that is the truth that they tell you.
Okay.
You sampled too many of your own chems.
Oh, I don't do cams. The doc is a camsmith, an artist, a businessman. I'm not a consumer.
I think the fumes might have something to do with that, though. Whatever.
I've heard enough.
I'll just leave him be.
Rat sent me to pick up a few chems.
Ah, the good old rat. Yeah? Yeah?
He said you should send him some of the special stuff.
I know. The good old doc knows. The special stuff, right? Yeah? You want cams? You come to a camsmith.
Exactly.
No problem. I will take care of it. Trust the doc, and I will get to work on it right away. Come back in a few hours. I'll have them ready then.
Alright. Still don't trust it. Got some Elex boiling in your pot there. I like that they didn't just go with a like generic mineral look for the Elex, like the Elex. They kind of went with that like very geometric, almost like a digital kind of look to it. But it would be nice if they actually had like a lighting effect on them instead of just being a super vibrant, like static texture. Oh well. I guess while we wait for him to whip up the goods, let's follow his lead on the thief and go talk to the Cindy woman. I gotta imagine she's at Hank's place.
If that is everything, I should get on.
Welcome to the entertainment district.
Wow, you look familiar.
Name your pleasure, name your desire, and here, you can make it happen. So, tell me, what do you desire?
Information.
Desire?
What do you dream of when you're out there in the desert all alone? Whatever it is, you can have it here. I can help you make those dreams come true. So, let me take those shards and give you your desires. But, you know where to find me before you go back out into that big, lonely desert again. It's hard to find what makes you happy. And when you do, you should hold on to it. Make it real, even for a short time before you lose it forever.
That almost sounded like it was hitting close to home.
Sounds like you're the one who lost something. Are you alright?
Of course. Yes, look, honestly, I'm fine. I just want you to tell me what you want. I can make it worth your while. Really, think about it. We can make an arrangement.
Hey?
It sounds like you're trying to pay me.
Well, I'm just saying we can come to an arrangement. You can pay, or maybe you can help me in return. You help me, I can help you. Do you understand?
What help
You put in plain English like that, yeah, I get it.
If I tell you, I'm trusting you with my life, but someone I know, Liam, he's in trouble. Iron Madison has got her claws into him. I mean, she owns him. She treats him like he's her slave.
What do you mean she owns Liam?
Madison was the Duke's favorite for a while. It's over now, but she can still call on him. She might have made herself the Duke's plaything, but she likes to own people herself. Now, she's picked Liam, and if he refuses her anything, well, her last two playthings are dead, put it that way.
Why do you care?
Because I care, okay? He has to get away from her. He has to get free.
How can I help?
You'll help? For real? I mean, you have to know there's only one way to help. Iron Madison has to die. Otherwise, she'll come after him. After you. After me. There's no other way to end this but to kill her.
I'll help you. You don't need to pay me.
You'll help me just like that? What's the catch? Nobody does anything for free around here.
I'm not nobody.
I know, and you'll be saving Liam's life. You'll be helping the whole fort. It won't be easy to kill her. And I should warn you that killing her openly risks the Duke coming after all of us. You'll have to find a way to get rid of her discreetly.
She into chems? I'm sure we can get the doc to whip something up.
How do you suggest I kill her?
Well, everyone knows she loves to start fights. If you provoke her, she'll take the bait for sure. And if she attacks you, not even the Duke will blame you for defending yourself. And if you just went and attacked her, he'd be forced to act. But if you get her to attack you, well, I think he'd be glad to be rid of her. She's trouble for him.
Alright, well, I guess that's a simple way of doing it. The old Morrowind technique of taunting and skirting the law.
I have an IOU here with your name on it.
I know, and I will be good for it. I will pay. I just haven't earned enough recently. I will pay it as soon as I have the shards. Trust me, okay? I know what happens to people who don't settle their debts here in Tavar. I don't suppose... Will you help me pay off my debt?
Yeah, it's not that much.
Thank you. That note has weighed heavy on me. It's not easy to make a living in this fort.
Take the note.
Thanks. Maybe one day I'll clear all my debts.
I'll catch up with you again
Alright,
later.
well... I don't want to sound like I'm, you know, giving her special favors since she's a woman, but, I don't know. Either she's put a flea in my ear, or she's genuinely someone to sympathize with, so... Just trying to help out. Make the fort a better place. Alright, well, let's find this Iron Madison bitch. She sounds like a dreadful human being. So... all the way up there. I must have passed by her like a million times. Oh, don't tell me she has dogs.
Hey, you. Nasty wants to speak to you.
Does she? And do I want to speak to her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to speak to her.
All right. Then I'll speak to her.
Okay, well, that sounds intriguing. Let's do that first, because she kind of brushed us off last time. She might have something to say about this whole situation. I don't know. Let's give it a shot.
I was told to speak to you.
I've heard about what you've been doing here. You've blown into Tavar and stirred things up. Most newcomers start at the bottom and take years to crawl up. You're making enemies here. You know that? Some people are getting upset by your successes.
Yeah.
Yet here you are, already getting people to trust you. Question is, are you going to stay and help build things here in the fort? Or blow out of here as quickly as you blew in?
I got bigger things to deal with.
If you want me to stay, you have to give me a reason to stay.
You've got a whole lot of mouth, haven't you? We're going on a little trip, you and me. Then, we'll find out who you really are.
When do we go?
This is the way you prove to me you're ready to stay. And that it's worth the Duke keeping you on. This is the time to prove it. Okay?
Alright.
So the Duke is your brother. Is he your own relation here?
William's my cousin, but it takes more than blood to make you a relation. William works for the Duke. He gets things done his way, I get things done my way.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'll see you outside, in front of the city.
Alright, guess we're going for it. Oh god. What does it got to do with these?
So, friend, as you can see, that area over there is infested by large, ugly creatures with a taste for human flesh. What you have to do now is simple. Go there and kill them. Think you can handle that?
Nope.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Okay, so stop talking about it and make it happen.
Well, I could lead him over here. But, I kind of want to prove myself. I don't know what I have to prove to this bitch, but let's see what we can do. Let's start from this angle. I do know... oh, we're out of hand grenades, so that's not going to help. Let's see how well this bad boy pans out. I think we're going to want to start with some frags. This is doing nothing. Uh-oh. So I did not anticipate them being so immune to firepower. Well, maybe frags just isn't the trick. Let's try some of these. Okay, it's not really a whole lot better. Ow! Shit! Oh boy. Oh boy. Hitting myself with that last rocket was not part of the plan. Alright. Back to business. Okay, so here's the problem, is that's all I really got for firepower. Let's see if I can quickly swap something out. Shit! Nope, I got no ammo for that. Alright, great. Can't afford them... Whoops. To go back and recover. Take that! That wasn't horrible. Wow. You really aren't very enthusiastic, are you? That wasn't so bad. Honestly, I'm not even that upset that I wasted all those rockets, because they're not very useful anyway, are they? Yeah, this sword, as you can plainly see now, it ain't no joke. Yeah, I don't know if we're even gonna end up using the, this bad boy. It is still better, but it's got no, enhancements on it. This might be something else entirely, though. Even though it arguably does less damage, the fire effect, I think, is gonna make the difference. Alright, well, we cleared it out. I guess we got a gold vein here. Is this all they were looking for? I'm gonna have at it. Oh my. Alright, well, what'd you think of that?
Did I pass your test?
That's a start. Come and see me when you've recovered. Maybe Tavar does have a use for you.
But do I have a use for you? Isn't that the question? Alright, well, unfortunately, Kaj is gone, so if shit really goes down, you know, that's that. Alright, of course I could go back and get her, but I want to deal with this Madison chick. Let's do a save. I get the feeling we can possibly screw this up.
Hey! Stay right there.
Is there a problem?
That's what we're going to find out. You've got 5 seconds to start talking about the Elexit you've brought with you. If you're not worth something, you're not worth anything here. So tell me, do you want to own or be owned? Little Liam here is almost burned out. He needs replacing.
I think you're the first woman we've talked to who actually has a different face, besides Nasty.
How much are you worth?
More than you could ever afford. I could own you as I own little Liam. I have a lot of property in this fort. The cage is off limits without my special permission. Time for you to move on.
Make
if
me.
you're looking for entertainment, try the entertainment district. It's in the name.
What's the cage for?
Asshole
oh shit.
Storage. Anyone who messes with the Duke ends up in there. If they're lucky. bow to the Duke. Hear the Duke. Don't fuck with the Duke. That's our outlaw version of the Berserker's laws.
Have you thought of setting that to music?
You should ask the Duke. He's famous for his sense of humor.
Do you take many prisoners?
Only where there's a profit. Sometimes to serve as an example to others. But a slit throat and a shallow grave does that better. Frank, over there, is a cleric. He's serving as an example, and he's proving useful sometimes. He has a brain the Duke wants to pick.
How did Frank get here?
The clerics sent some of Kalan's little soldiers over the border. They soon learned the Duke is more powerful than Kalan. His friends ran. We took this one prisoner.
What can the prisoner tell the Duke?
Things about the clerics. It's safer to force the information out of this asshole than to send a patrol to Ignadon. And it shows everyone here that the Duke bows to no one. Oh, yeah. And if this cleric wants to get you involved in anything, don't listen. He promised a set of shards to bat, and that dipshit of a runner believed him. That lasted 3 days in the cage. Weakling.
From what I've heard, you haven't got the best reputation.
Is that right? That's just because I'm the one who is prepared to get my hands dirty getting things done. So speak up. Who has been bad-mouthing me? Come on. Open your mouth and speak. Which skin flap has been opening their mouth, and what do they say?
I'm not telling you a thing.
You think you can withhold information from me? I'll break every damn bone in your body.
You think so?
You like to talk, don't you?
You think I'm all talk? Wow, have you got it wrong.
Enough talk. Let's get this over with.
Another asshole, another corpse. You are dead.
Ow. That's some serious pipe you got there. And just another one bites the dust. You ain't worth shit. Am I allowed in here? You gonna stop me? Howdy, Frank.
You're a prisoner here?
Only in body. My mind and spirit are free. I won't waste words on an unbeliever. Kalan will punish you all.
I spoke with Hardmutt.
You found our group commander? And he spoke to you? To an outsider?
What can I say? It must be my charisma. Do you want to know what he said?
Well, if he trusts you with a message, then my mistrust of you was unwarranted. Please, tell me, what did he say to you?
He tasked me with buying your freedom.
Then, why am I sitting here? Are you going to do what he asks, or not?
Madison is dead. You can make your escape.
Madison is dead? That will make it much easier to escape. I'll still have to pick my moment, if I don't want to end up back in here with a different jailer. But, thank you. I'm sorry I can't give you anything as a reward. These outlaws stripped anything of value from me when I was captured.
Except that suit.
You have my thanks. And if you can make it back to my unit, Hardmutt will show his appreciation for me. I'm certain of it. So, look for him if you're short of Elexit. All there is left to do is to wish you good luck. I won't be here the next time you enter the fort. So, good luck out there, my friend. May Kalan watch over you.
And also with you. It kind of begs a question. You know, I think more effective than a perpetual set of watching eyes is a fucking door to keep this asshole locked in here. But nobody's ever really thought of that. I wonder if this is just Piranha Bytes, for some reason, just don't like to program doors, or like a door opening animation. I don't think they've even had one since Risen. Like, did Risen 2 or 3 even have doors? I don't know. Alright, well, Madison is dead. Let's turn this in, probably to both Cindy and Liam. Then we'll call the episode. It's kind of been running a bit long. I think I got some skips and edits I can do to keep it under an hour, though. The deed is done.
Iron Madison is dead.
Dead? Dead for real? Dead and never coming back? Oh, you don't know how long I've hoped to hear those words. If there is an afterlife, I hope she's burning in it. Liam is free. Maybe now we can be together. Thank you. Thank you for helping us. You have a kind and blessed heart. I hope you find your way. No one deserves to be alone.
Alright, well, I'm not going to take any undue favors, but I do still need some information.
You must hear a lot of things.
Pillow talk, you mean? Yes, I get to hear all sorts. Tell me, what do you want to know? Don't expect to get the information for free.
I need some information.
And I need shards. So let's make a deal.
I already dealt with you.
Doc's chems were stolen. Have you heard anything about them?
Stolen chems? No, I don't think anyone's been talking about them.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but I've heard of some good quality chems coming from somewhere else. Maybe that's someone selling the Doc stuff.
Tell me what you know.
It's a guy called Scrappy.
Scrappy?
He normally deals in small-scale salvage. But suddenly, he's selling top-grade chems to some of my customers.
I've met Scrappy.
Then you know who I mean. Last I heard, he was still hanging about below the fort, in a canyon where all the rubbish gets thrown. You should ask him.
Right.
Alright, well that's that. I guess we'll have to pay another visit to Scrappy. I hope he's not a thief. I kind of like the fellow. I understand he doesn't have a great lot in life, but I don't know, maybe we can bail him out. Let's go chat with Liam if he's still hanging around where I think he was. I can't forget that he has that bit with, Kata, I think? The, berserker chick that we rescued off the Exile Island. I still have no idea if Drogue comes back. That would be kind of funny if he makes an appearance again. He never ended up on the island itself, but then again, I went straight there and checked, just assuming he would make it there immediately. He might have, been delayed. Okay. Kinda gotten myself lost. I think Liam hangs around here? There you are.
Your wife is dead.
No. No chance. Who'd be able to kill her?
Me.
Even the Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, would think twice before fighting her.
Do you want me to bring her body as proof?
You're serious? She's really dead?
Yes.
Oh, by the sands of Tavar. You don't know how glad I am to hear that. I don't know what your part in this was, but thank you. I am now free. I'm free. I can finally be with Cindy.
I'm glad that you found somebody who actually wants you, because you're kind of a wimp. Anyway. Alright, so...
About the Duke.
No? Alright, well, we're done with that. Maybe we'll do that next time. But there is something else I want to do. It's a certain area that I was, reminded of. So I'd kind of forgotten about it, and it seems like it's going to be a big deal, so we're going to head there next episode. Where the hell are you guys off to in such a damn hurry? So yeah, we're going to make our way there next time, just to, find something new. We've been doing a lot of work here, and we can still do more with Nasty, but... I don't know, I'm kind of tiring of this place. It's getting a little boring. So we'll be back here in due time. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very kindly for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my stream archive channel, links to both in the description below, and we will see you next time. Have a great night.